French toast, you think?
Oh no, why am I getting... yeah, I'm just gonna get the chicken and waffle.
Yeah, just get the chicken.
Duh.
You were gonna get the French toast. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, where do you want me to...
No, hold on, I'm gonna get more iced tea.
Oh wait. Never mind.
You want water?
Yeah, I do.
You know, I was thinking, you do say like pecan pie. But I would say
Don't
like...
have to make me feel better about it.
I would say like cinnamon pecan French toast, you know? Welcome to this episode of the vlog. We're gonna switch it up a little bit this time because I'm here in it instead of behind the camera where I normally live. So I love to travel, right?
Right.
You like to travel too?
I do.
So this morning I had the distinct privilege and honor of talking to somebody who also loves to travel and who is a huge inspiration for me and for a big part of the travel community. And that person is Suzanne Rutledge from ruttotheledge.com. 2 years ago, her and her family decided to basically drop everything and take a 9-month-long trip around the world. And they did 18 countries in 9 months. Her husband, and her, at the time, 7-year-old son. Super, super inspirational story. Really, really awesome person. She has a book coming out about the experience. So I'll leave whatever information I have in the description below, so definitely check out her stuff. But it got me thinking about travel, you know? We were talking about our travel bucket lists, right? So I thought it'd be fun to switch it up on our vlog today and talk about our travel bucket lists.
First.
Who's first?
Are we going 1 for 1?
Yeah, we'll go back and forth.
Okay.
We're gonna spin the knife.
Okay. This is a good idea.
This is gonna work perfectly, so
Okay.
you.
Me?
Yeah, because it's clearly quick. I mean,
Yeah, alright. I'm first.
okay. Say number 5.
Number 5. It's actually domestic. I have always wanted to go check out Burning Man in Nevada. So
Cool.
yeah.
Just for those who don't know, give us a.
It's like this huge gathering of, I don't know, artistic people. Like I don't even know all that goes on there.
Yeah, me
But
either,
it's
honestly.
But it's like huge, and there's some interesting people who go there. So
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, it's sweet.
My number 5. Actually, let me give you an honorable mention first. I have an honorable mention. What?
No.
My honorable mention is the hiking the Kalalau Trail in Hawaii on the Napali coast, which is where Jurassic Park was shot. When you see the shots of like all like the waterfalls, and there's a trail that goes along that coastline, up and down through valleys, and in the end you get to this secret beach. And the reason why that's an honorable mention for me, I mean, I'd love to do it. It should definitely be considered as part of my bucket list, but I only wanted to put like one hiking thing on my bucket list. I have one that I think surpasses Kalalau. So my actual number 5 is in Canada. I would love to do the Rocky Mountaineer, which is a train route that runs through the Rocky Mountains. It's not super cheap. It's one of those train rides that really is kind of like, it's like kind of like a cruise, you know? You buy a ticket to it as an experience, not as a way to get from point A to point B. Train rides are a super underrated form of travel and just like attraction, so to speak. Riding trains can be really, really, really awesome, I think.
Yeah. So my number 4 is also in Canada, actually. It's in Quebec. They have this ice hotel that they literally have to completely rebuild every year because it's ice and it melts.
I've seen this.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah, so I want to stay in the ice hotel.
That's an awesome one.
Yeah.
Nice hotel. Oh my gosh. It would be.
How cold do you think it would be?
It would be pretty,
Or not cold?
pretty cool, huh?
Okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna indulge in this. Not a whole lot of explanation in that one. I just want to stay in the ice hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing
We
it.
are. Thank you so much.
You want a box with it?
Sure.
You want a little thing of syrup to take with it?
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
All right. Number 4, sorry, I eat ice. That's probably really obnoxious. For everyone. For you guys, for him. I do
I
all the
like
time.
ice.
You do like ice?
No, I don't.
Oh, good.
Usually.
I didn't get you any. Number 4 for me is... Okay, this one's weird because I don't know how plausible it really is, and I guess these should all be things that are like technically plausible, and I don't know even a specific place to do this or how I would do it, but I would love to go swim with a blue whale. Which I don't know what restrictions there are for that type of thing. If that's even something you could, like, it's open to the public. I don't know if that's like a protected species. You definitely have to do your research. But I mean, just like we talked about this the other day. I kind of freak out about like deep open water, like murky water. It doesn't really bother me to the point where like I won't like get in it. But it still kind of freaks me out. It would be out of my comfort zone for sure.
Yeah.
And it'd be just such a humbling experience to be so small next to something that's literally like the largest living thing on the planet.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I actually, before we were filming this, I just read that a blue whale's tongue weighs as much as like a baby elephant.
That's insane.
Like, it's big.
Also, where were you reading these facts?
All right, number 3. I don't know that my number 3 is very exciting. I think it's probably on a lot of people's bucket list, but I want to go see the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
Mostly because of aliens.
Yes. You said the pyramids. I'm like, yeah, it's cool and all, but you're totally right. The alien part.
That's
makes
the
it
only reason.
So fascinating.
Yeah, like I've had a bunch of discussions of how they got built and whether or not aliens were involved.
I wonder who those discussions are with.
But I've never seen it in person.
Yeah.
I really got to see how big that thing is.
Yeah.
What those things are.
Yeah.
And inside.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about what's inside.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
My number 3 is actually something that I just talked about with Suzanne because they were fortunate enough to do this on their trip for a week, and I would like to do it for a more extended period of time, probably a month or 2 or 3. But I would love to go woofing. Glad you asked. So woofing, it used to stand for Willing Workers on Organic Farms, but I forget the reason why they had to change that acronym. So now it stands for Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. And basically it's a work share where you go and you live on a host family's farm. You work out with your host how much they're going to expect you to work, and then they in turn give you a place to stay, whether it's actual lodging in their house or a place to put up a tent on their property, and then provide you with some meals. Some places will give you all your meals, but it's basically a way to go stay someplace awesome, embed yourself culturally with a local community, and do it for super inexpensive.
So that's what interests you. It's not the work. It's the...
I mean, the work is interesting too, honestly. I mean, I love cooking, I love food. It's almost my like responsibility or my duty to like go in and really understand how to grow and produce food ethically. It's interesting. I have no intention of ever becoming a farmer. At least I don't right now. But I am interested in the process.
So what kinds of places are these?
All over the world. I have heard that you do have tons of options, and it's good to work and do your research and find a good host farm that fits what you're looking for. They say up front that it's not, if you're looking for just a cheap place to crash and like do touristy stuff, it's not for you. It really is a working experience.
Farmers work like long hours.
Right, they do, and I think again that comes down to what host you choose. But I think most farms only require you to do not even a full day's like worth of labor for them on the weekdays. Usually I think it's between like 4 to 6 hours you'll work for them, and then you literally have the rest of your time to basically do whatever you want, go wherever you want.
That's cool. You can almost live your whole life doing that.
Right? So yeah, woofing. I don't even know what country I'd want to do it in, and you have to look at get like visas and stuff. That's important. Obviously, you have to look at that type of thing. But I would just love to have that experience somewhere in the world, living and working on an organic farm.
Sweet. Number 2. My number 2 is in Brazil. It's going to Carnival.
Yes.
In Brazil.
That was so close.
Was it? Almost on your
thought
list?
about that. It really is.
Yeah, that
Super
one's
close.
been on my list for a long time. For those of you who don't know what Carnival is, it's actually technically a religious celebration. Right?
Yes, I believe that's correct. I mean, I not the person to ask.
But they have these massive parades. It's just a big party. There's a lot of dancing and music. People wear costumes. So there's like one really big parade that the public gets to watch, but then a bunch of smaller parades that you can actually participate in. So I would love to go participate in the parade.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be really cool.
Mine's similar, actually, just a different culture for my number 2. I would love to go to the original Oktoberfest in Munich.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be very cool. I think Emily did that.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't invite me to Oktoberfest?
She might not have, but she was definitely at an Oktoberfest in another country. I'll play. We can put up a little she did or didn't.
Okay, yeah. Reference the annotation. It'll be here. Did Emily go to Oktoberfest in Munich?
Yes or no?
So yeah, that was pretty self-explanatory.
All right, cool.
Number 2, yeah.
All right, number 1. My number 1 is, so originally on my bucket list was skydiving, but me and Justin did that.
Nice.
It was a blast. Actually.
Bucket listed.
I was terrified because I was just at his house and he was like, "You want to go skydiving tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I was texting Abby. I was like, "I'm so terrified. I do not want to go skydiving. I hate heights." But we went and it was fun as hell. But so my number 1 on my bucket list is the Great Blue Hole in Belize, which is just, it's in the ocean, but it's like just this circle that is a lot deeper part of the ocean.
Yeah,
than
that's
the rest of
terrifying.
it. Terrifying. And you can skydive and land in the Great Big Hole.
Great. So
So that's what I want to
double the terror.
Yeah. I might just be coming down and something will just catch me as I'm coming down.
Just like land gently. It's something like right into something's like as your parachute's like coming down on top of you, it just like gently closes its mouth. That's terrifying.
No, I think that'd be really cool though. It'd be a really cool place to skydive. At least before I got eaten.
Yeah.
There'd be some really cool sights coming
I mean,
out.
we gotta go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay, number 1.
Number 1. Number 1.
You want to do that again?
Yes. Number 1.
That was the worst one.
Number 1.
What are you, a pirate?
Yeah, we're going with that one.
Good.
Okay. Number 1 for me is my hiking/backpacking one. And it's so tough because there's so many awesome backpacking trips that I would love to do all around the world. But the one that makes the cut for me does so just because it is so dramatic and so far removed from everything that we perceive as being like normal. The W Trek in Patagonia. Just as a little bit of background, Patagonia is the farthest south you can get and still be like in civilization, so to speak. It's at the very southern tip of both Argentina and Chile. I mean, it's just everything that you could want as a nature lover. It's got crazy, like craggy, steep mountain ranges, like turquoise, crystal, brilliant, shimmering alpine lakes, tundras and fields, and each ecosystem that's there is just like the most extreme version of that ecosystem. It's not like a super long trip. I don't know exactly how long it takes to do the whole hike. I want to say like a week, so not too long, but just getting down there to that part of the world is a trip in and of itself. Take like a plane and like a boat and like ride a bus. Like there's no easy way to get there. So when you go on this trip, like, I mean, you're going.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be really cool.
Cool. Well, that was
the top 5.
That was, just to say it together.
That
was the top 5
travel. Oh, 5 travel bucket list places.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and this style of video. We definitely have more actual content coming up very soon. So make sure you subscribe to
The Nick Potts.
the Nick Potts
That's my channel.
on YouTube, and I am Tree and Live. So for now, I'm Kyle.
I'm Nick.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.